Hi there, thanks for visiting our page. Before we go any further, I thought I'd take the chance to help educate you about how we like to help our clients. Typically there's 5 areas that we like to address, and that's around the client's budget, the timeliness of the project, the trustworthiness of the people on site, the quality of work and communication. The first area of concern is around the client's budget, and that's to ensure the client is clear with their budget, what they want to spend, so I can be clear what the clients want to spend as well, and then also to get a really clearly defined scope of works for their project. At the first initial site meeting where I come out to site to meet you, we'll sit down, we use a selection checklist, and basically it just allows me to go in depth and to ask some nitty-gritty questions to get really clear about what exactly you're after. Following on from our initial site meeting, I'll schedule in another meeting on site, and this is where I'll bring back through the various sub-trades that are going to be required for the project. The idea is to bring them through to your job site so they can look exactly at the site conditions to try and eliminate any potential unknown elements that might happen, which can occur when people quote off plans without coming to the site and actually seeing the site conditions. Following from that, I'd also encourage you, if you haven't already, to try and make as many selections with products and materials as possible. This allows for us, my team, to quote the job more accurately, and it also eliminates a lot of the PC and PS items, which invariably can make the contract figure go up, which ultimately we don't want. With all the information put together, it allows me to go away and price accordingly and get a real accurate representation of the build costs with the materials, labour, and from that then I can also get a detailed schedule of the build construction, give you a clearly defined start and finish date. Once we've done that, I can come back again and present to you the quote. And from that, with the breakdown, if we need to, we can sit down and look at potential cost saving options. If the budget, the cost of the build has gone over, we can sit down and finesse and refine the scope of works to try and bring things back in alignment to something that you're more comfortable with. The second area of concern is around timeliness, and this is around to do with the construction schedule. Using the detailed scope of works that we've established in the earlier process, it allows me to get a really accurate and concise construction length with a clearly defined start date and finish date. This allows you to do any extra planning that you might need around potential storage or rental. And as a backup to that, we offer to pay, if we were to go over our construction schedule, we offer to pay you $100 per business day, or we will cover your rental costs until you can move in. The third area of concern is around trustworthiness. So personally and professionally, integrity and honesty are values that I hold dear. So that goes for my team or my subcontractors that I use on site. If they don't align with those values, then we just simply won't work together and they won't be on your site. Our team also has great local knowledge. Personally, I've worked in the area from Sandringham to Port Melbourne for over 20 years. So we have a good understanding of what's expected from our clients for this sort of market. The fourth area of concern is around quality of work. So typically the type of work that we are looking for are for period and architectural type renovations in and around Bayside. What we aren't looking for are clients that come into us with basement jobs or multi-unit developments. The type of client that we want to work with are clients who value a high product and high service over a budget type cookie cutter approach build. And to ensure our building standards are kept high, we utilise a quality control checklist, which basically the foreman, myself and our subcontractors use this document as a guide, essentially an A to Z of the building stage, of the building process, that we can work our way through and make sure that nothing has been missed and everything is ticked off and signed off before moving to the next stage. We also use the philosophy that one job, one focus. That's enough for our team. And the last area of concern is around communication. And to achieve this, we send you a weekly report that outlines the current job status, what's happened during the week, what's happening next week, any potential variations that may be coming up or may have happened, the construction schedule status, are we behind, are we on time, where we're at, and also any outstanding invoices will be attached to those. And the benefit of this is that it allows you to be fully aware of what's going on at this very point in time, but also to be thinking 2 steps ahead of what's coming up as well. So that's what you could expect working with KC Homes, and what we'd like to ask in return to ensure we have a good working relationship is that you're always open and honest with us. I don't play games, and we'll always have your best interest at heart to achieve the best outcome and best result for you. If you have a problem, please communicate it to me. If I don't know there's a problem, I can't fix it and we can't address it. Another thing that we'd like to ask is for payments to be made on time. This allows me to ensure that I can pay any future deposits, I can keep all my trades and all my suppliers' bills paid, which allows the job to advance as it should and move forward. And lastly, we'd ask that you enjoy the process. Building and renovating should be a fun and enjoyable experience. If any of this resonates with you, please go to the Contact Us tab, fill out the client inquiry form, and I'll follow you up with a short phone call.